So EA have released the 83 plus times 15 upgrade. You get it 2 times a day for the next 2 days. So basically 4 of them. In this video, we're going to show you how to grind them and what we need to do. So we've got an 85 rated team and an 83 with 284s or higher. We do get 2 packs back. And if you've seen my video on how to grind these silverware smeltering upgrades, it's going to entail that as well. So you want to have, in terms of SBCs, the Premium Mixed League upgrade, the Silverware Smeltering upgrade, the Premium Silver upgrade, and the Premium Bronze upgrade. You can do the player picks, but it depends on the method overall. Personally, I wouldn't bother, but we'll see how we get on. So first of all, I'm going to go complete this off 7 times. And the reason being is you complete this off, you are going to get yourself 11 golds. Those 11 golds are going to come in absolutely clutch in terms of completing other SBCs. And what I mean by that is that these packs are basically for free, essentially. Especially if you've watched what I've been doing on this channel already, you kind of got the idea of what to do. But if you haven't, you want to go put in all of your bronze commons. Make sure they're not bronze rares, and I'll explain why in a second if you haven't seen that. And we're going to get ourselves a bronze rare pack back. If you don't have bronze commons, don't go buy them off the market. Do bronze pack method. There will be a video pinned in the comment section down below telling you exactly how to do that if you don't know what bronze pack method is. It's the most efficient way to keep things in your club. In terms of the next one, you want to do silver commons again as well. And the same reason with the bronze rares. With the silver rares, I'll explain in a second if you don't know. But you want to keep them for any icon SBC that comes out. So as you can see here, we're just putting any and every silver common we have into this SBC. Doesn't matter about teams, clubs, or nations. So we have completed that now. Now we'll have 12 bronze rares and we'll get 11 gold players back from this SBC, which we can then decide what to do next. So there are some ways to delegate which cards to go where. And what I mean by this is if we open up our gold pack first, like I said, it's going to give us 1 rare and 10 commons. We get our rares, not a board or a walkout. That doesn't matter. Instead of going straight to the upgrades, you want to basically delegate these into League SBCs. So, for example, Bundesliga, the Premier League, the Serie A, Premier League, and the Premier League again, and the Bundesliga are great for the League SBCs. This Liga player isn't going to be necessary. These 2 Eredivisie players aren't going to be necessary, nor is this Eredivisie player or the Australian League. And to basically understand which cards you should be putting into SBCs and which ones you shouldn't, you want to go back to your Premium League SBC. And here is where basically the packs and the magic happens, essentially, is with this Premium Mixed, you want to put your Premier League players into this with your La Liga and your Bundesliga and Serie A into this one as well. And the way I do it is I try to get the chemistry first with one league, then I go to the next league. So, for example, I will get the Premier League team inside the SBC, get the chemistry I need, which is going to be 15. Once I have that chemistry, I'll then go to La Liga and get the team rating. And you can get away with it doing that way. You get an untradeable pack for that one. With this one, the exact same theory. Put in whatever team first, for example, Bundesliga. Get the 15 chem, then switch to Serie A if you have them and get the team rating, and that one's complete. That gives you a tradable one. The Libertadores and Sudamericana have to be 8 gold, so make sure you get them. And then Liga and Eredivisie only do Marseille and no one else. So going back to what I was saying about the players that we had, we put the Prem and the La Liga into this one, Bundesliga, Serie A into that one. The Eredivisie and Liga players that are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select Foot 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NaNNiK for 6% off on all orders. From Marseille, we'll put into another SBC that I'll show you in a second. And Libertadores are what they are. So with the tradable packs and the untradeable packs, you're going to want to recycle with the exact same method. Put in the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, etc. into these SBCs. Anything else that's non-league and off-league we'll put into upgrades, which I'll show you in a second. These tradable packs here, these 2, you want to sell every single card you get. Doesn't matter if it's a special card you want for your team. You sell them, you discard all the contracts, and you sell the position modifiers. And the same for this pack as well. These 2 tradable ones are where you're going to get your coins back. With the ones I was mentioning about, if you get, for example, let's say you get yourself a load of gold cards that are from off leagues. And when I say off leagues, that means the ones we're not going to use for the premium upgrade. You can put them into the player pick if you want to, because there is no other SBC that needs them. So, for example, the MLS, the 2 Eredivisie players can go into this, as well as if we scroll down, we can go through the Turkish league we don't need. The Greek league rare we don't need, Netherlands we don't need, and the Chinese league we don't need. You can see here I'm just going through one by one, getting rid of every single one. So this SBC has been complete. We've got our 1 rare, which we didn't need to use if we didn't want to. And we have got all of our other players from leagues that we don't need to use. And if we have a Liga and player that's going to not Marseille. So then you've done that, you can submit. And this is where you're going to get your picks, basically. And these picks are going to be where you're going to get your high-rated fodder. For example, let's hopefully we don't get one. So we've got ourselves a team of the week. That's going to be great. But let's say you didn't get any team of the week, so no special cards. You want to take the highest rated player from the league that you need to do the league SBC with. So, for example, I'm doing Marseille, so I don't need the Lyon player. The Informs who I'm actually going to take because he's the highest rated. But Zakaria would be a really good shout because I need a Premier League player for CDM. So I would take Zakaria if I had no other cards. So we got ourselves an 83 Inform. Going back to the bronze rares and silver rares, you want to complete all of these SBCs, the icon ones, because they all have the same thing here. And I'll complete one for you and show you what you get back. So you'll get a 2 rare gold players pack back. The 2 rare gold players pack will basically give you 2 gold rare cards back, ironically. And they will be tradable. So again, you sell them, or even if they're minimum price, you sell them. Because that's going to be 1,400 coins. So you'll end up basically getting a nice collection of coins into your club while going through the grind. There will be a point where you will basically run out of rares, and I'll explain what to do in a second. So once we completed this SBC, you'll see here now, we will have our 2 gold rare. We never normally get anything out of this when I do a video on it. And we got ourselves a boss. So we actually got something here. French, centre mid. It's going to be 83 Lamar. So you will sell both of these players no matter what they're worth. So this guy's worth about 1,000 coins, if that. I'm going to put him up for 900. And I think this guy's probably selling for about the same price. So 700. So we got ourselves 1,500 coins from those 2 cards. You then want to, if you have no players in your club whatsoever, like no way to complete any of these SBCs, you're going to have to do bronze pack method or buy silvers to do the gold common. So when I say the gold common, you want to do the 5 silvers, buy the silvers for this SBC here. So let's say you've done everything in terms of grinding, you still got lots of things in your club. Your silver commons are going to want to go into this SBC to get 5 gold commons back once you've completed this silverware smelting upgrade. With the silverware smelting upgrade, let's say you do it the 7 times it's available and you have no more player picks you want to do the trophy crafting upgrade. The reason why you should be doing this as you go through is because underneath objectives, there are certain cards you're going to get back. So, for example, we go to milestones. You can see here we complete another 7 more times. We get a 3 times 83 plus. Then we get ourselves a couple icons in this, plus 84s, plus etc, etc. 11 times 81. So the grind is possible. It's going to take a long process. If you want to go buy coins, I recommend buying the silvers. The reason being, they're normally the cheapest at this moment in time. Let me double check. So silvers looks like they're going to be extinct at 200. See 300. So they're going up in price already. So 400. So maybe bronze pack method is the way. Let me double check. Again, if you don't know how to check, there is a full video on this. So bronzes are not up at the moment. So you've got 2 choices there. Either buy the silvers or do bronze pack method and go through that. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe. So I do a lot of content like this, and I will hopefully catch you in the next video. See ya.